Alright, hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 1 of my Monster Feed the Beast server play series. Right now I'm alone on the server, but at some point some of my friends will join. So let's get started. The spawn for this server is over here, and we've already started some of the work, but I'm going to cut here and go out some distance, find a good place to start for my base, and then we'll proceed with that. Alright guys, I have traveled a little bit from the spawn. I think you can still might see the area over there if the chunks were to load in. But I think this area right here, it's fairly flat. Um, this is probably a good starting base location. At some point we might move into a new area, but for the time being, I think this will be good. I'm not completely familiar with all of the mods that are on this pack, so it's going to be a learning experience for myself. But for the first part, I'll probably just stick with things that I know, and we'll progress from there. So right now, I'm just going to try to start a little farm. The best way to do that is to grab some seeds. Right now I haven't picked up any wheat seeds, but I have found some of these others. Rotary Craft, Magical Crops, and Highlands. I don't think you can eat the cattails. I'll have to see at some point if there's any recipes that can use those, but let's see if we can find any seeds in here. Usually this isn't too terrible, but for some reason I'm not getting any at all. I got a little bit of hunger, but there's cows around here, so I should be fine. Oh, there's a seed right there. Alright, so I'm going to come back over to this area. There's a nice little water spot right there, and I am going to start punching some trees. You might see that I have some leather pants on. There was a zombie that I killed. He was wearing full set of enchanted armor, so this isn't too bad for just killing a zombie. So I'm going to start here punching some wood, as you typically do with any Minecraft gameplay. So I think the objective today is to get at least a base established. It could be a simple cobblestone fort, just a one-room building for the time being, and we'll expand from there. And I'd also like to start on some of the Tinker's Construct tools, because honestly, that is a very good early game mechanic for getting good tools. Also for ore doubling. So let me go ahead and punch one more tree. I should be able to start with a crafting table. And as you probably have noticed, on this pack, trees will decay so much more quickly than they normally would, which is very nice because waiting for saplings to drop can be rather time intensive. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the basics. I'm already collecting a lot of different types of seeds. I'll have to start planting some of these and see how they will work out for me. But I'm going to craft a crafting station instead of a normal crafting table, because unlike a crafting table, this one will hold inventory while you walk away, which is very good because most of the time I forget recipes, or I forget what items need to go into recipes, so I always have to take everything out of the crafting grid so that I can go grab the additional materials. So I'm going to create, I might just skip a shovel for the time being. I can just punch it with my hands. Let's see. There's a cave right here. Doesn't look like a very impressive cave, but it does look like it might go down a little bit further there. So in order to grab some resources, this is probably as good as any. I don't see anything on the mini-map close to me. I think these are dyed trees. So I'm going to have to go in from here. Let's see what we can find. Well, first thing, let's go ahead and upgrade our pick because nobody likes to dig with a wooden pick, and it looks like it's already getting nighttime out, which is not a good thing to work at night. And I did not see any sheep on the way here, so I might have to just tough it out in the caves until morning. So that was enough cobblestone to make a cobblestone pick. Well, let's see. Probably need a sword. Don't have enough wood at this point. So what I can do, I guess I already had some sticks on me. That's fine. I'll be using plenty of sticks here in a little bit whenever I make all of the Tinker's Construct smeltery and the tool forge and stuff like that, because you need patterns. And with patterns, you have to use planks and sticks. So plenty of those are needed. Not a big deal. I thought I heard another cow. Oh, he was hiding on me. Alright, so that gives us 3. Alright, that's good enough for now. Don't want to die, so I'm going to jump into this cave. Hopefully it goes further and I can find coal quickly. And it doesn't. That is not good. I might have to just keep digging until I find coal. So for the time being, I will cut here, see if I can find some coal and just a few resources, and I'll be right back. Well, it looks like morning's coming, so I might be... Oh, hit the wrong key. Might be able to go out to the surface, see if I can explore a little bit and grab a better cave system. Even though it's raining, kind of wish I were able to find some sheep so I can create a bed, because whenever you sleep, all of the nasty weather kind of goes away. And there's a cave right there. Only if I saw this. Alright, I'm going to cut here. There's some coal. I should be able to find some resources, and I will be right back as soon as I find something decent. Alright, I went ahead and decided to move my temporary base down into this cave. I covered it up. I'm going to create a door here so that I can be a little bit safer. I don't know exactly what's down in this cave yet. I went ahead and just blocked it off, so at least majority of the nasty guys will be able to stay out of here until I fix up shop a little bit. But for the time being, let's go ahead and carve out quite a bit of this area and do some exploring in the cave, and we'll grab some resources from there. Looks like I'm getting a little hungry. I did find that one piece of coal, and there, unfortunately... Oh, I didn't even dig behind it. I thought there was only one piece of coal in that vein, but we at least have 3 more. There we go. So, rather than wasting coal on 2 pieces of meat, I'm just going to grab a couple of wood planks, and that should suffice. Maybe 1 plank should work on 2. Maybe not. Let me grab a stick in here just to finish it off. Go ahead and grab a bite to eat. Bring up some of those hunger bars. There we go. And let's go ahead and explore a little bit. And before we do that, let me create a couple of torches. That way it's not too dark. Try to avoid some of the the nasty mobs. Right now the difficulty setting on the server is normal. That'll make it a little bit easier, cleaner play than on hard. If I find it a little bit too easy, I'll probably change it in the future. But for now, this will be good. I've already ran into a few mobs already. Probably mainly because it's raining outside, or was raining. Well, this is a nice little cave that we have here. Ooh, I hear a sheep. Probably a good time to go ahead and create a bed. He's in an unfortunate location anyway, so sorry guy, but I'm gonna have to, if I can get up there, take your wool. And on this pack, sheep actually drop, I believe it's lamb chops, so it's also an additional source of food. Oh, he's just all over the place, isn't he? Where'd he go? Looks like this, and oh, what did I find? Little Thumbcraft little area. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this one. Ender Lily Seeds, that's good for early game. I'm going to use that, but I don't have any inventory space right now, so I'm going to leave it there. I know where that's at. Probably should mark that on my mini-map. Thumbcraft Overworld, and let's just go with that. Alright, so where did that sheep go? So as I was saying, this mountain seems to be riddled with all of these little caves, so that's probably a good thing, because beginning of the game, it's really cool to just go through these caves and ravines because all of the exposed ores. That way you don't have to do a lot of digging with mediocre tools like the stone pickaxe and stuff like that. So this is darker right here. What biome? So this is an eerie biome, but it seems to only be like one or two chunks. And this is Chaparral? 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 I'm not sure what that is. Eerie Lowlands. I think that's what I was in over there. So there's a couple of biomes here. If we get into bee breeding, I'll have to figure out what the humidity is and all of that. Because certain bees will only mate and produce whenever it's high humidity or normal or low humidity. And then there's also all of the other temperatures. But if we were to get into bee breeding later, we'll get into all of that. It looks like I only got one sheep. There's another one right there and another one over there. Since it is turning nighttime, I'm going to see if I can rush over here and grab these guys real quick. I wasted a little bit too much time just looking around. I hear him, but he's up there. And sorry, I need your wool. And that gave me 2, so I need 1 more. Fortunately for me, there's another one right there. And it's a good thing because I have 3 of these mutton pieces, and I can cook those up and eat them. And I don't know how much nutrition it gives you or how many hunger bars it takes away, but it's better than not having anything. And I do not remember which cave I came out. So let me see. Well, I see light up there, so maybe this is my cave. Yep, there's that. Do not want to die. I hear Mr. Spider down there. Let me go ahead and come back out here, cover things up. If I'm going the right way. And I'm not. Where did these torches come from? Got turned around in here. Oh, there it is. I probably need to mark this a little bit better so I don't get lost again. Okay, so make a bed. And I guess the other wool was gray, so that can still be used. That did not switch. Add a bed there. Can I not sleep? Oh, I wasn't close enough. Alright, good morning. Sounds like there were some skeletons outside waiting for me. I probably need to create a door here. Could use his bones because I want to start a garden soon. And to do that, let me just create a stone hoe. I don't have enough sticks. Grab a couple more. Create a stone hoe. And let me just go out here to the little pond. This is probably as good place as any. There's one right there. I think this is the closest one. I'll probably dig all the way around here so that I can have a little bit more surface area. I don't want to waste a bucket right now, so this will probably be good as anywhere. Alright, I don't think I have that many seeds, so let me go ahead and just randomly place these for now. Can you do anything with barley yet? Yes, I believe so. I think you can turn it into, if you grind it, you can turn it into like a barley wheat. Barley wheat. Ah, yeah, you can turn it into wheat. I guess that's the only thing that you can do with it. That's fine. It's about the same as, I guess it is the same as normal wheat, but it takes a little bit more in order to get it, unfortunately. So I don't know if I want to keep that around, but since I don't have that much wheat, I'll probably just stick with this. And since I punched a couple of trees out here, I'll probably want these to grow back so that I can have more of a wood supply. Oh, that's cotton. But that's a Highlands cotton, so I'm not sure if I can do anything with that. Turn it into string. Okay, cool. I should have been picking that up as I went, because I need a good source of string. And I'm getting a little bit hungry. Let me grab something to eat. And what other seeds do I have? Cucumber, raspberry, nice. And tomato seeds. So what can I do? Well, I guess I have to look at the tomatoes that it grows. And tomatoes. Okay, so these are all the magical foods. I'm going to have to take some time between episode 1 and 2 to do a little bit of research on magical crops, see what kind of stuff that I can make with them. Oh, good. It actually has, if you see under the name, it shows how many hunger bars it actually replenishes, and that's actually really helpful. Lamb stew. Some of these sound really good. But I need to be able to find some sweet corn. I got the other things, but maybe if I can find some sweet corn, that will be very good. And just haphazardly place these anywhere, just for right now. See if I can find any more seeds. I got more cucumber and grape seeds. There we go, some more wheat. Where did I put my cucumber? Slick water. I think that NEI's probably broken on those because I don't remember having anything in my inventory called slick water. So I'm not sure which ones are the cucumber. Oh, that's what it looks like. So that one was right here. So I might as well plant them next to each other. And grape can go right there. That's fine. And of course there's this little puddle right here, so I can go 4 out. Because of Minecraft game mechanics, you can be 4 blocks away. Can I convert these into... Oh, that's a 1-to-1, isn't it? Nice. See, with the cotton seeds like this, they grow little cotton plants, and I believe it's 3 to turn those into string, and 9 of them to turn into wool. I guess that's all I have for right now. We'll come back on this, check on it later, and see if any of that's grown. I might as well use some bone meal, expand it out a little bit. Yeah, wasn't much. Can I right click on these? Okay, so I know that some packs you can right click on the crops. I think that's more of like a the Magical Farm pack. That way you don't have to replant them, but it's fine if we have to replant. I can live with it. And I did not get equal amount of seeds back, unless I completely missed one. It gypped me. Oh, good game. And I think I can turn this into blue dye. Yes. Alright, I'm going to keep that. Bring a couple of these back to base just in case I need to dye anything blue. I know that a lot of the things... Oh, blue leaves. If I remember right, this one should actually drop blue dye and maybe lapis, unless I'm thinking of a different mod. Loftwood looks really good as well, so I might use that whenever I'm building my base later, but we'll see. So let me go ahead and grab this. Because of the fact that it's connected to the other tree, the leaf decay isn't going to happen, so I need to go ahead and grab this tree as well. That way the leaves can decay. And I'm going to go ahead and plant these trees whenever I get the saplings, because it's a good source of dyes whenever I need them in the future. Because I'm pretty sure that with combination of some of the equipment, some of the technical things that require different colors, like for wires and cables and stuff like that, we'll need all of the dye trees. So I'll probably come out over here, and I can start probably leveling this off a little bit. I don't have that much dirt right now. And then I can start building out a little farm area for all of these different color of dye trees. The interesting thing about the dye trees that I've noticed, I don't know if it's part of it, part of that mod, which is just dye trees mod, the wood could be anything. It could be oak, it could be one of these Natura types of wood, biomes of plenty, whatnot, and but the leaves themselves will be the different colors. And as you can see, I did get 1 lapis from chopping that tree down. Not too bad from one tree, but we're going to need a lot more of that whenever we start getting into the Tinker's Construct. So for right now, I am going to go grab some more resources, probably do a little bit of mining, pop up to the surface earlier in the morning. I think it's getting late in the day. I know that there's probably, yeah, there's plenty of water around me. I think there's an ocean biome over here. Um, and I need to go and grab some clay and sand so that I can start working on my smeltery. So I will be back whenever I have a little bit more stuff prepared. Alright guys, I went ahead and slept through the night. I did some exploring throughout the cave system, but it is pretty large. It's going to be time consuming. Oh, that tree just grew in my face. That's rude. It's going to be time consuming to go through that cave and try to find anything. I want to be able to get the Tinker's Construct at least started in this episode. If I don't, that might be fine too. But I want to be able to get some of the ores that I find doubled instead of wasting them all. And here's a nice entryway. It's probably connected to that. I'll have to explore it later because it's a nice way to get down to the ocean or river, whatever this is. So I'm going to see, can I find any clay around here? I know that clay typically is found, or most likely found, in the river biomes, or in just little tinier areas of bodies of water. So I might not have luck. Chunks are not loading very well. Let me come over here, see if I can get those chunks to load. There we go. Yeah, I'm not seeing, unless I'm completely blind here, I do not see clay. Nothing that I would want to get. If I have to dive really far to get it, it's probably not worth it. So let me check on this mini-map, see if I can find a place. There might be something around in this area. So let me head over that direction, see if we can find anything interesting on the way. I didn't bring a lot of food because I was hoping that it would be a little bit better getting resources right there. So I might have to kill a pig or two. And it's getting dark already, and I am pretty far from my base. Probably shouldn't have traveled this far, but I wanted some clay. Now, whenever you're on these little mud blocks, they're like half a step lower. So if you look, whenever I move onto it, it goes down like half a step. So you can't jump up to the next block. Kind of annoying. I am poisoned because of poison ivy. I did not see it. I think that, yep, there's poison ivy too. I should probably start heading back. I do not have a weapon either because it broke on that pig. So I'm going to cut here, try to head back to my base, and if anything happens on the way there, like falling in quicksand, I will come right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and it does look like I've hit that wrapping up point. I checked the video recordings, and I'm roughly around the 30-minute mark. I don't want to get too much longer than that. We didn't get a lot accomplished today. We did find a good place to call home for the time being. Even if this were to move later, this is probably a good area to start with. I've found plenty of caves in the area that have quite a bit of ores. You can see that I have some iron in here. All of the other caves down below I will show more of in the following episodes. So in between this episode and the next, I plan to go through the caves, gather some of the other resources, see if I can go find any clay at all, so that I can start smelting all of my seared bricks. And next episode we'll start working on Tinker's Construct Smeltery and try to get some of that ore doubling and some better tools. So I want to thank you for watching the episode, and if you could hit the like button below, maybe comment. And if you do like the series, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.